everybody for joining
Welcome to the
us
roundup.
for the wrap
Oh,
up of WikiTree Challenge Week 5 for Diane. It's been a really great week. There was a lot accomplished. Just want to mention at
mhm.
the beginning of the call here that the next challenge registration post is up on G2G. If you guys would like to sign up for that, it's for Catherine Wilson. We did do her back in 2021 as well. She'll be back though, July 3rd to the 10th. And Chris is going to be our team captain for that week.
Yes,
Hey,
I
hi,
am.
Chris.
It's going to be great. I have
Excellent.
nothing else really to add. I mean, I hope we can help Catherine out. And
Mhm.
she's a really good friend of mine too. So
Oh, well, that's good.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
So if anybody's
Later.
interested in being a team captain for the upcoming weeks, just reach out to Aowen. We'll get you set up. We definitely will need team captains for the future week challenges. So far, we've had Greg, who was our team captain this time. Thank you, Greg. He
You're
was.
welcome.
This is the second time he's been a captain for this year so far. We really appreciate it.
Mhm.
It's very nice. It's not too much involved, just some communication and helping,
Mhm.
being around for helping around on Discord.
Mhm.
All right.
Mm.
So I'm just going to refresh the score sheet.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
2558. Woohoo!
Wow.
That's
Nice.
amazing. So I was just going to look and see. So we have a CC7 for her of 2558. And that
Mhm.
means that the increase to her CC7 was 2,394. And the profiles added was 1,464.
Wow.
So, or 1461, sorry.
Yeah.
So that's almost
Well over half are new
1,300.
profiles. Yeah.
Yeah, almost 1,300
Mhm.
profiles were added. So that's pretty amazing. Great week,
Very
y'all.
impressive.
Great job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've awarded
Well,
the bounty points for everybody.
Oh.
You can see that in the bounty point column there. And
Mhm.
if you look at the badge, we have Hillary, Lisa, Alice, Stu, Lewis, Joanne, and Jeffrey all claimed bounty points there. And then our highest score member is Stu for the week. He had
There
a
you go.
whopping 400 profiles added. That was
I
amazing.
don't think that guy sleeps. I really don't. I don't think he sleeps.
That's incredible.
And
Yeah.
Wow.
Lewis was our runner
But
up
Lewis,
with
God. Yeah.
213.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's,
only
I
he
could
only
have been.
showed up like halfway through the week.
Yeah.
I
I mean, that's the if he'd
I could
shown
have.
up at the start of the week, I don't know how it'd be
Yeah.
just crazy.
know.
I could have been in the top five, but I had a little trouble with the TV side of the Francis. I don't
Mhm.
know what's happening with them and the records and stuff. I'm on Antonati, so it's just like I can't really do much, you know. So it's like whatever. Oh,
All
Mhm.
right. And so we had quite a big drop in connections for a lot of people. I think Judy Stutz
Mhm.
is still our highest at 30.
She's still the highest.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was
so
beaten.
wow, 30 degrees. That's dropped 30 degrees. That's amazing from
That's huge.
52 to
Yeah.
22. So that was
Mhm.
pretty cool.
Greg's pretty impressive too.
Yeah, you were at
Yeah.
26.
I'm at 26. So I went from a 14th cousin multiple times removed to now I am just 10th or 11th cousin. Let me just double check it. 11th cousin once removed. So that's only, yeah. So that's a lot closer. And yeah, because we our connection now goes back to the 1600s, which is a lot better than the 10, the 10,000 or the 1100s. And I'm only 20 degrees away, the other way, like the relationship.
Awesome.
or connection. So yeah, very cool.
So I'm
I
eighth
dropped another
cousins.
one.
Anybody else eighth cousins or closer?
I'm ninth and once removed, so
Oh,
Sweet.
Checking right now. Hold on. Oh, nope. 10th cousin with her. Sorry. And let's see, connection here. Yeah, 18 degrees from Diane. So, nope.
Nice. I think I got down to 17 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
I go through
oh, go
the
ahead.
bacon line. No, I was just gonna say that that bacon line is also where I go. You must be the generation before that. Abigail Marsh Bacon there.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And so the second suggestion report was updated, I think, the beginning of the week. So you can check for profiles that you added the first half of the week for any suggestions that need addressing. And then there will be another one at the beginning of next week for the latter part. So you can go ahead and orphan the profiles that you created if you'd like, or you can keep them, check the suggestions next week that come out, or you can just go ahead and orphan them and do the WikiTree Plus query for this challenge week. So
Right.
this is just an example query that I have set up here from a previous challenge. But if you change this date to the date of the start for the challenge week that you want to check, then you can check to see if you have any profiles that have suggestions that are needed to be worked
Okay.
on.
I have to pop away for a moment.
Sure. And
I'll be
then,
back.
all right. And then, so then you can just work from them from here. So go ahead and make sure, please, to clean up any suggestions. We really appreciate that. Does anybody have anything that they want to share, or anybody who is interested in coming to the reveal, being backstage with us, that they'd like to share something during the reveal for our guest star? Okay. Yes, all the videos that are uploaded to YouTube, Madeline, will continue to be available. So you can always access those links from the space page for the challenge, or from the G2G post. That they'll always be out there. Let's see. Oh, Amanda, she says you went down to 23 degrees. Oh, your score sheet. Yeah. No worries. All right. So does anybody have any questions or anything they want to share?
Yeah, I have a question. My person that is on the Sutherland hard side was in the National Guard, but also was in World War. So he was in National Guard during World War I. So does that mean he is a World War I veteran, or no? He was.
I'm not sure. I think that you can. I think not. But sometimes things are a little flexible.
Right. He was in National Guard in World War One. He enlisted in 1916, and he let's see, I forgot where, and I forgot when he was discharged. But
Yeah,
it said that he was. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say you can ask the question from the profile in G2G, because and just make sure you tag it with military so that the Military and War Project can help answer that question. They're really the best people to ask because they have a lot of more experience with it.
Right. Oh, mine didn't get in there. I just added a interest thing and it didn't get in there. I wonder why it didn't get in there.
Did you did you save your changes? Did you do full save on the sheet?
Yeah, I did. Maybe I didn't. I guess I'm gonna have to do it all over again. That's okay.
Oh,
Check the cheat might have been.
Hmm.
That's
What is-
okay. I will redo it
okay.
because Alfred Sutherland, who is 5 degrees away, his son John was in a missionary, and he moved to Japan for 4 years. And while he
Uh-huh.
was in Japan, he met an American, and so he had to go through a whole. He married in Kobe, Japan, and
That's always really exciting in trees.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did. I need to. I thought I added it. I guess not. Okay. I
Yeah,
will add it.
definitely add those. We like those stories.
Yeah.
These stories are just wonderful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just found the information in the Ancestry under the U.S. Consul Report of Marriages,
Hmm.
and I did not know that he went to Japan for as missionary.
That's
Or
really neat.
he was with the Christian and Missionary Alliance, and he was from Ohio. That's why I did
Mm.
it. I love doing all of his Ohio people, especially during in the Cleveland area in
Right.
Alliance, Ohio.
That's funny.
That's neat.
Mhm. Okay, so I will add them later. No problem.
Amanda, it looks like all of our England people were at the 7th degree, so probably Australia was like 8 or 9.
Oh,
Uh, that's probably why.
we got lots of Canadians though, or a
Yeah.
chunk of them anyway. Yeah. Yeah. And I added that one, the family that like the brick wall that you guys helped me with on Saturday. I've, fleshed that out. So turns out like when you think about it, there was actually five different sort of nuclear families that she was associated with over the she had the three marriages, plus then her second husband's first wife's children, and then her third husband's first wife's children. So
Is on
yeah,
her own with
into it. So there's chapter one.
Yeah.
But if you look at the for the chapter three, the census after she married her third husband, you can see it's a true blended family. And I actually added an extra column to the census table. If you scroll down, where are we here? Chapter, yeah, there. So so like it was like a legend. So
Oh
the
yeah.
daughter of Albert's first marriage, and then the son from Albert's first marriage, and then
That's a good
there's
idea to add
Jonat's
a column.
for her second marriage, and then finally we get daughters of both of them,
Mm.
and then we have the daughter of her first marriage. Oh, and then there was a niece thrown in for good measure.
I mean, why not?
So a truly blended family there, like with
Yeah, that's really
from
neat.
just yeah. So I thought I would.
It'll be interesting to see that on the super tree, right?
Yeah, oh, exactly. Yeah. And you know what? I think the super tree, I it doesn't right now, it doesn't go as deep as steps,
Yeah.
step children. But I had got a plan to make that happen. But I don't think I'll be able to make it
But you
happen
could
in
switch
time
back,
for next week.
you could switch back and forth between the spouses.
Yes, that's
You
right.
know?
Yes. And what I have done in the past is I've done the super tree for each of the spouses and then used
Yeah,
my Pixel Pro to merge it together, like Photoshop it. Yeah. So that's what I'll probably have to do
crazy.
to show them in one shot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the Norwegian line, thank you for validating that, because then that adds another whole dimension.
Very cool.
And 2 children from that first marriage. So cool.
Nice. All right. Yeah, so I think
Oh,
it'll
I didn't
be.
realize there was a.
Oh, go ahead.
Mhm. Well, I was going to say, I just saw the note there in 19 that there was a Quebec connection. I didn't
Yeah,
realize there was Quebec ones to find. But
Catherine
Lisa
left
maybe would.
that. Catherine
Mhm.
left this note here.
So yeah, we do have a week to sort of tidy things up a little bit before
Yeah,
we
definitely.
present.
That's
I
always
gotta
nice.
say,
The ones that are like back to back, it's nice to get them done, but we don't get to like tidy up anything.
yeah. Well, I must admit, I did go on a splurge yesterday. I had some free time when they were napping, and then last night I didn't go to sleep as early as I should have. So some of it was WikiTree sourcer transfer and not a lot of tidy or bio writing, because I always rewrite. I always like to do a little bit more. So I have work to do.
So I think it's going to be Celia, Chris, and Greg and I with our guest star. If anybody else would like to be back in the back of the studio to be on the YouTube broadcast, just be sure to let us know. We'll get you the link so that you can participate behind the scenes. And do we have anything else we wanted to share or talk about?
I just wish I could have found more stuff on the other side of the Franza tree.
Right.
Like I said, it was tough going. Frank and I were just trying to look through the records, and it's
Yeah,
a mess. Family search.
yeah.
That's like whatever.
Hmm.
Well, you did a lot of work there.
Yeah,
Thanks for all you did. That was
Hmm.
great.
yeah, we can only do so much, without the bare bones, and we
Hmm.
had the bare bones on
Yeah.
that side.
Yeah.
Yeah, because other trees did not have anything on the TV side. It was just like, okay, you have everything on the Franzas, but you don't have, all right, whatever. All
Hmm.
are weird when
But
they
it's out
research.
there if somebody starts adding later. So
Sure.
I'm
somebody
sure it's
can
out.
connect in.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it's out there. I'm sure there's like a million kids somebody has.
Hmm.
I'm sure. Italian family, of course, there's got to be a million kids. But it's just like, yeah, I can only do so much. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's good.
Plus, now it's on WikiTree, so maybe a descendant of
Yeah.
the
Hmm.
Tibby family will wander upon us, and
Yeah,
Hmm.
maybe you'll ask like the Italy project, hey guys, you want to check this out?
That's right. Yeah. Well, I mean, that could be the focus for the Connectathon in July for
Yeah.
people who don't have anything else.
Hey, yeah, Greg, you can do that for the Connectathon, can't you?
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, you do that for us, right, Greg?
Yeah. Hmm.
usually you work in your comfort zone on the Connectathon and not
That's right.
wander
Yeah.
out into brave new worlds.
Well, Northern
Or you
Italy
fall
is
into rabbit holes.
Northern Italy is just like Northern Italy is just like right on the edge of my comfort zone. Because like you get like maybe Austria somewhere, you get France. It's just like really weird
Mhm.
up there.
Hmm.
Like just on the edge of my comfort zone.
Just on the edge. There we go.
Yeah, we had Austria, but we didn't have Australia. Come on. Come
Yeah.
No
on.
Australia, eh? Oh,
Not yet.
Yeah.
We still have
Everything wants
a week before the reveal, which is Thursday the 26th, and that's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
fun.
So if anybody
Thank you.
wants to keep working, that would be wonderful. We can
Hmm.
maybe find some more connections.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It sure
And you
didn't
can always
take long
add some more
to,
interesting things.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. If you find more interesting finds, add them in.
Hmm.
Love to hear about them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like anything would be great. Anything. Yeah,
Cool.
would be great. Okay. So
All right. So yeah, if anybody's interested in the next challenge coming up, it's on the challenge help page here. It's for Catherine Wilson, and the G2G post is linked there, so you can sign up.
Nice.
I think we
Super.
have her at like 852 for a CC7 for her, so be hopefully pretty easy to get her over to her 1K badge.
Right.
Better
It
be.
didn't
That's
take
gonna
long
be
for
really
Diane
sad,
to get to the
sad
1,000.
week.
Yeah, it
The
didn't.
2K.
Yeah,
2K's are harder.
yeah. Yeah, it didn't take very long to get Diane over 1K, and then the one from 1K to 2K just was like, it seemed like it happened really quick. So that
It
was
really
cool.
did. Somebody, once we got out to a certain point, there must have been a lot of, well, it's not even true because there were so many being created. I was going to say there must have been a lot being
Attack.
linked in, but
Mm-hmm.
there weren't. Most of these were new. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's just all stew is really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had one link that I found in my little corner that I was working through, but I don't know how many that added. I don't think it added that many. 10.
Yeah, I
10?
connected in a lot, but they were like little, it would be like at 6. So
Yeah.
it'd be
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 people adding in,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice because that's what helps bring down the connections. But
Exactly. I'd really like to know what connection it was that jumped us 30 and 20, well, 26 for me and 30 for Judy.
Yeah,
Wasn't
right.
me, man.
That was
it's
huge.
probably S doing that.
Is there a way? I wonder if there's a
Wasn't me,
way.
man. Wasn't me,
Who
man.
do know?
Yeah, so we added 1,461 profiles. So 1,097 were already on WikiTree and were connected in.
Hmm.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again all for all you did for the
Mhm.
week, and
Yeah.
hope you all can tune in for the reveal on Thursday next week.
Well, thank you, Azure, and thanks everyone for the work. It made my work as captain very easy because I didn't do very much, I felt like.
You sent out all the emails and on time, and that's
That's good. Yeah. Well, if it kept people moving, then that's good. My
exactly.
job was done.
That's my turn to be on the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go. Yes. You're the next captain.
Yes.
Handing over command.
That's right.
I'll take the captain
Oh.
route. All right.
Bye.
The
Later.
Bye.
ciao. Thanks.